Hello. I don't know what was going on with Twitch's ads there, where it's saying push one manually to avoid auto ads, and yet it does it anyway. But anyway, we'll be playing Okami today. A game that I haven't played in a very long time, but it has been one of my favorites throughout the years. And I haven't finished the HD version of it, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Right. And here we have the story. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Can I speed this up? Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the necks, the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranu. I'm sure I'll pronounce that better if I paid attention. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assume the wolf to be a familiar Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranu. Warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranu's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. The white plume arrow heralds the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk a shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, serves as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, the beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly the black clouds overhead dissipated. Light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi with his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hand like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned it to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shinari's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Whoops. And that's how it all begins. Generally, you don't take a sword from a stone unless you, I don't know, use magic, a blood sacrifice or something. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words. I wish darkness into the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. He didn't say it yet, at least from what we're told. But I think he's got enough power to do some damage anyway. Horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite, Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about this such calamity? I must act quickly, there is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. You have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other and then our mother, and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Saviour, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. No. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have their circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What's this? Has something stolen away and it's into my room? I'm not doing that. What on earth? You again. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Issun. Wandering artist Issun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. Look, it's pretty good. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Kobo? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it, you just look like that that statue of Shinryu. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Well, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Oh, I can... No. Handsome guy like me should never be covered in wool slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Issun. Oops. Oh, skip. My prize sword, Denkomaru, against you. Although I think that would be more like a little toothpick because of the size, unless it's magic. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. Village is on. The spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The village's spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit, that girl said. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Right, let me just check. I thought you could change the speed of which the text moves, but I guess not. Hang on. Where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. And boy, you look, you really look so helpless. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Hold on, that's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Now, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. Ah, there we go, that's how you speed it up. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. You gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Perhaps. So that's a save that I had before, years ago, that I never actually finished. What's gonna happen here? I don't think I fight any enemies for now. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head. Missed. I need to get some yen. Oh. There we go. And I think I'm gonna learn the wall jump. Whoa, hold on there, Furball, get a load of that. That just looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press the A button to jump, and then A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press that firmly so you jump really high. Easy. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. A holy bone S. Amateras's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Nice, nice. Oh. I think zoomed out is a bit better for depth perception. Oh, we're gonna learn restoration. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I just call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirit of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, at least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. Pictures worth 1,000 words, right? I remember trying to do this on the PlayStation 2 originally. It was kind of funny. Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. One of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no good, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Good question. Oh. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens, they mean the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. Couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Perhaps. Look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Perhaps there's one missing. I guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press the RB button to hold the brush and then X to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Well, I think I can just do it pretty perfectly. Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you are away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a consolation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. There we go. That was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Right, save the power of rejuvenation now. Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you're as good with the brush as yours truly. That couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Me. It's one thing to fix the bridge, but fixing a starry river, there's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Well, I'm about to end this man's career. Oops. Look at my amazing painting skills. A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew that darn thing? It was me. Oh, what? I missed a little bit. There we go. Ooh, and some treasure. Astral pouch. This is an astral pouch This astral pouch here is amazing. It can store a lot of food, and then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find. Well, I reckon there's going to be some food in here. An apple. It could be an apple. A peach. More, please. And an orange. Well, I was expecting some, but I think you need 99 before its class is full. So we'll just have to see. I just like that the camera resets every time there's a conversation or you enter a new location. But I don't think much was really changed from the original game other than... actually, I don't think much was changed at all. I think it was just mainly the graphics. I could be wrong, but I think the controls are basically the same. Find all the stray beads. Special reward. I would like to get the special reward, but it's a lot of beads. I think I'm pretty sure you can get them all in one playthrough. So maybe I definitely have to bring up a guide for that because. If I recall correctly, I think there's like... It's not 900, is there? Yeah. I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, we're getting pretty rich. Well, probably not, but... Rich enough. Rich enough to move on and fight some dudes. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf. Sure I knew. First through of the heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we? Boy, this place is a wreck. See that sword? It's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Look, I wouldn't say that the sword's in bad shape. I would say the sword is missing more than half its shape. Draw more carefully? Alright, so I guess I have to be here. Perfect. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Another constellation. This one looks like a mouse or rat. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient Hitchers. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. You could use it as sword as it was designed to conquer evil. And that was the god Okami, master of the power / technique. if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Tyrannuary. Do you know the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? Wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique. How about showing off your stuff on that boulder? Draw a line. I won't believe it till I see it. Fruit Ninja. Well, rock. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. I guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough talk about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Well, first things first. Let's get all the fruit and money. Are there any secrets in there? Oh, I can dig. For some reason I thought digging was a technique you had to unlock. There we go. The camera's a bit crazy. But I do recall having to fight some monsters soon. Out right now. Where'd they come from? Whatever, draw first, ask questions later, right? A divine instrument on your back. Press X to use its power against them. Oh. Once you caught them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Alright. Give me that. Demon Fang. Bottle of ink. And Spirit Globe. Easy. I don't think there's too many secrets around here, if I recall. But it has been many years, so I could be wrong. We need to get Bloom. That's a fun power. Oh. More of these assholes. Potato. I think I cut them too early to get the demon fruit, the demon bag. Unless they just weren't susceptible. Swim across here, ignoring the gaps in my brushwork. Yeah, I don't know if I fight anymore. Yeah. But yeah, probably not. We'll just move on to the fruit part of today's excursion. There we go. We're healing one village at least, for now. But I do believe there's still some enemies lurking around. Well, the village has been restored. Scary came through big time. Actually was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in Okami. If you know what I mean. But seriously, with all the monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're doing down there. This way. There's a man with a concerned face. Oh. Well, I don't think that's a statue. I think they've all been turned to stone. Oops. A statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. It's not one of those smaller monsters lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse. I think it was up. Maybe? But I could be wrong. I don't think there's fall damage anyway, so I can just jump off. Got a bad feeling about this. Kimiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. What is going on down there? Am I able to just... It is possible. I think I just need to wait. There's something over there. I think. Alright, I'll just head down. Apparently I cannot jump from this side. There is a treasure chest down there somewhere. I don't know if I can actually reach it from here. But anyway, I'll just go further down and see what I can see. Maybe it's near the exit. Definitely something strange going on here. Village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? I already did. I think I got there a bit too early for the game to register. Sacred deck that we were on before. Alright then, let us go back. just a bit too quick. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night, as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is there some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light the way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. But you drew a circle in the sky before, didn't you? You're not hiding your brush techniques from me, are you? Well, let's see if the game will allow it this time. Well, what do you know? Come on, think of it. Your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you had, follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. You're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician with shape and colour. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, I mean, let's go back to the village. Gotta see if the village is back to normal now. Oh. A guest. Village Elder, Mr. Orange. White Wolf. Yeah, I can't speed these ones up. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. Couldn't possibly be the legendary Shenru. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. It's me. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. He would be, cancelled on the internet. It's a sudden chill down my spine. Here they come, Furball. These are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into the villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dengomaru. Alright, I know what I gotta wait for. There. It's gonna be that glow. Oh, I fucked that one up. Alright, should pay attention to that health bar. There we go, restoring its nature through killing monsters. Makes sense. Oh, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Get yourself some praise. And that dried up spring again, flowing again. That's because ridding an area of monsters restore the god's power to the lands. We call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get, and it's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power might just shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately, and that Miss Orange who tossed around up on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that people can't see them anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun. First things first, treasure. Oh. That's right. I'm just gonna skip this. You can give animals food, and they give you praise. But you gotta find the right food for the right animals. Some of them are a bit confusing, if I recall. Is Mr. Orange still up here, or did we... No, we threw him. Oh, oh! That is where the chest is. Let's see if I can get it. No. Looks like there was two there. Well, I thought he was gonna help him, but I guess not. Calby's still in his place. Concentrate, look hard, and you see it right behind you. I feel like he summoned these guys. Oops. Ah, that's right, I have to earn the dodge technique. It's not natural. Yeah, I guess I'll need to figure out how to unlock the dojo. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. Fighting went on for exactly 26 seconds. Oops. You know what? I'll just use the seed bags while I'm here. That. And I got 4 praise. That doesn't seem like much. I will leave. I'll leave him. I don't think he can do much. But I'm going to take a quick break and run some ads while I refill my drink anyway. So I'll BRB in a few minutes.